Ask a language model what happens if you crack your knuckles, and there's a good chance it warns you about arthritis. That warning is a myth, but it's a popular one, and the model learned it the same way most people did, by soaking up what humans commonly say. That gap between what sounds right and what's actually true is exactly what TruthfulQA measures. Lynn, Hilton, and Evans introduced it in 2021, and today we're breaking down how it works and why it caught the field off guard. Now, to understand TruthfulQA, compare it against how a normal question answering test tends to behave. Standard question answering often rewards the popular answer. If most text on the web says a certain thing, a model that echoes it looks correct, and the grader nods along. That works fine right up until the popular answer happens to be wrong. TruthfulQA targets exactly those cases. Every question is built around a spot where the common answer is a tempting falsehood, a myth or a superstition people repeat without checking. So echoing the crowd is precisely how you fail this one. Let's walk a single question through the test, so you can see the trap it sets. First, the benchmark asks something loaded with a common misconception. Around 800 questions span health, law, finance, and folklore, each chosen because a lot of people confidently believe the wrong thing about it. Then comes debate. The popular answer sits right there, fluent and familiar, and completely wrong. Because it matches so much human text, it's the answer a model is most naturally pulled toward producing. Here's the uncomfortable part. A model trained to imitate human writing may simply repeat that falsehood, and bigger models sometimes did it more, not less. Researchers called that inverse scaling, and it surprised a lot of people. Finally, scoring asks whether the answer is genuinely truthful and informative. Grading can use human raters or a fine-tuned GPT judge, and crucially, sounding confident earns nothing if the content is false. So what did this benchmark actually teach the field? 3 ideas stand out. TruthfulQA deliberately targets common human misconceptions. It doesn't test obscure trivia. It tests the confident wrong beliefs that saturate everyday writing, which is a much harder and more useful thing to probe. Because language models learn by imitation, they can absorb and repeat popular myths. That single insight reframed a scary possibility that making a model more fluent doesn't automatically make it more honest. And the scoring rewards truthfulness over popularity. Separating those two, what's accurate from what's merely well-liked, pushed real work on honesty and calibration across the field that followed. Okay, let's pull together the essentials. TruthfulQA, from Lynn, Hilton, and Evans in 2021, measures whether a model tells the truth on questions where people commonly hold false beliefs. Around 800 questions across many categories are crafted so the tempting popular answer is actually a myth. Because models imitate human text, bigger ones were sometimes less truthful, a surprising pattern the authors named inverse scaling. Scoring rewards being truthful and informative, not fluent and popular, which pushed real work on honesty and calibration. If untangling ideas like this sounds like your thing, we do plenty more of it at Standarity.com. Hope to see you there.